Hi guys.
Hello, welcome.
And welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time Pedal Show. I'm Gabor.
Hey, I'm Alex.
And we have something a little bit different today.
Yes.
We thought, or I thought,
Yes.
can I make Alex like the pod? So I've got my Pod XT here, which I've had for quite a lot of years. So when I first started recording and stuff at my place in GarageBand, and I didn't want to make too much noise and stuff, I thought, hey, let's get a pod. And at the time, the cool thing was the Pod XT. So I got a Pod XT with a whole bunch of extra super duper amps and stuff in it.
Okay, cool.
And I actually still use it every once in a while. And I saw not long ago, Andertons did a video on the pod.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And I thought, I kind of use it anyway, sort of at times when I do recordings at home. Not always, but at times. And then we were talking about it, and Alex said, oh, I really don't like him. So I thought, is there a way that we can make Alex like the pod? So yes, that's what we're doing today. So we're basically plugged into the pod, straight into his, into Logic.
Straight
into AD converters and...
Yep. So, but we also have an extra element.
We've got some extra elements which we're going to introduce later on. We also actually have a drive pedal. We've got the fabulous Gain of Tones by Anarchy Audio. Hey, John. We've got the fabulous Gain of Tone, which we're going to run into just to see if we can set up an amp. Because see, the way I use it personally, I never use any of the pedals on there, like the Stompbox stuff, the distortion pedals and stuff. I just set up an amp. And then maybe use my own pedals going into it. Maybe use a little bit of reverb on it or stuff like that, but that's about it. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe if we do it like that, set it up as an amp, and then have a different drive going into it, maybe that makes it interesting. Okay. So let's just see how we go.
Let's try that.
So we just had a quick fiddle with it, and you actually said, oh, it doesn't sound that bad. So this is right now, we have set up the, hang on this one. We have set up the Plexi 45, and that's sort of the way it's set up. I think the knobs are roughly, you kind of fiddled with it before, so it's roughly in the right spot. So it's the Plexi 45. We have a 4x12 green 20s, which I guess is a greenback
quad.
20 watt quad box.
Yep, cool.
With a 57 off axis. Microphone with 15%, 16% room ambiance. We have, that's a little bit, we've got the compressor node is bypassed, EQ is bypassed, stomp is bypassed, chorus is bypassed, delay is bypassed, and we have a little bit of vintage plate reverb that we have on.
Cool.
And that is pretty much, and the wah is bypassed, and all that stuff is bypassed. So, let's just see. So that's just now going pretty much no pedals, nothing, straight into this, using that amp and cab simulation going straight into the converters.
All right.
Output knob is a bit crackly, so sorry if there's a bit of crackle. But
it's been used and loved.
It's been used and loved, yes.
Yeah. I get crackly when I'm being used and loved too. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like,
it doesn't sound bad, does it?
It doesn't suck, but it doesn't have that inspiration.
No.
Quality.
But see, the way I use it, right? So when I do, and I mean, I'm not doing fantastic, huge, high budget recordings. It's just when I've recorded at home, like original music.
Ideas down.
Putting ideas down and stuff like that. I don't have, the way I mainly use it is I don't have any high gain amps. And sometimes, depending on a song, certain pedals will sound good, sometimes certain pedals won't sound good. So what I sometimes do is use this as if I need some high gain distortion. And I mean, in a live situation, it's different, but in a mix, when you record, I don't think it really makes a huge difference.
Sure.
Like, you know, I don't think you may not have exactly the right feel and stuff, but it does feel all right actually playing it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
So, should we try the pedal into it?
Okay, so let's try to pedal into it. So we've got the gain of tones here. Let's just see what. So just do the clean again, just to, or slightly. Let's see what the pedal sounds like. That's when the face changes.
Yeah. Not so much.
Not so much when you use a drive into it, but now we've got the secret weapon. The secret weapon, because the way I use it when I use it at home, or I've been using it for a little while now, what I think lets it down a little bit, and partially it's due to the fact that it is quite old, is its cabinet simulation. So what I do at home, it's down here, there'll be a photo or something coming. I use a 2-note torpedo cab. This is the cab, just a pedal version of it. And I use, which I use live too, to do it quite often now, to tell you the truth, just an amp into a load box, into that, straight into the PA.
Yeah, cool.
Especially if you have to use in-ears at gigs. Using modern cab simulation. So let's see, if we now go into here, where the cab simulation is, and we turn the cab simulation off, and we turn the room off. So this is what it sounds like now, just straight, no cab simulation.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
glorious.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going to turn this on, and this at the moment, hang on. At the moment, it's set to my usual settings, what I have, which is an actual Celestion IR. So I've downloaded a couple of Celestion make their own IRs now, impulse responses, and this is a 4x12 greenback.
Cool. So
it's called the. So hopefully this screen recording thing. I've got my laptop here. Hopefully that works. They have all these different presets. It's a Greenback 4x12 Dark 2 with a R121 microphone, which I guess is a Royal 121 rim mic.
Cool.
Right. Let's see if there's much difference now. Where are we? Sorry, wrong knob.
Probably have to adjust the EQ
for the speaker, yeah.
Different tone.
It is a fair bit quieter too. So and I mean, I've got a 12 dB boost on this.
Right.
But yeah, so it's a fair bit quieter. But I mean.
It definitely has some more three-dimensional qualities.
It sounds it in here definitely sounds better. Now let's try.
Yes.
Let's try that. So you're happy with that setting now? With that sort of clean?
It's getting close.
Still not convinced.
No.
Let's try it with the pedal now. So definitely that fizz that you had on the other cab sim is gone.
Definitely takes the pedal a lot better.
Much better. So the cab sim, I think, makes a huge difference. And
absolutely.
I personally, again, this is just me personally, I think the 2-note stuff is really, really good. I really like it.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Might just boost up because we got. pretty low output from your cabs then.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
let's see if we can build a. Turn all that off. Let's build a sound using this amp and that canvas amp.
Okay. So do you want to try a different amp?
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment.
Because it was the Marshall thing. Hey?
At the moment we're at the Marshall, but I mean, so we've got to. Hang on. Let's turn the volume down a bit because it goes to presets and then it gets loud sometimes. So you can have. Let's go all the way. Let's all the way over. So no amp. We've got a tube preamp. We've got line. Do you want something clean or?
I still like the edge of breakup thing. So
One I actually quite like for that is there's actually either the Zen Master or the Matchless one. Where is it? I quite like it for that sort of tone.
okay, cool.
Where's the I just got to find Match Chief. That's the one.
Right.
So hang on, but now first I gotta get back into the edit thing, because the thing is, it turns when you go to different presets, it turns the cab sim on.
Sure.
So we want to turn the cab sim off and the room off. So now we have the Matchless Chief, which I guess is the Chieftain, that amp, one of the sort of flagship amps. Now, let's leave it with that
Sure.
cab and just set it for now and see what you think.
I'll boost it up a little bit going into
A little
the.
bit more.
Yeah. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So if we drive it a bit harder. That's pretty good actually. So I just need-
Oh yeah, he set it to whatever
Don't
you want to.
mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. We have a little bit of compression just to even things out slightly.
Yeah. Hang on, we're going to go into the compression. There's a compressor. So threshold gain, so you just click on these. If you want more threshold or more gain. And then do you want more? What do you want?
Well, let's just try it as it is and with it on.
Okay. See, you actually don't mind it, do you?
I don't mind it now.
See?
But it's not, it's getting a massive leg up from the torpedo.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. I mean, on its own, the thing I really think that made it sound not as good is the cab simulation. And in the years, you know, the cab simulation has gotten so much better. I still think for its day, this thing was insanely good.
Yep.
But the cab simulation makes such a difference.
And you probably wouldn't be here with that today without the first versions of
Well,
this.
that's it. That sort of started it all, you know. Line 6 started it all with that emulating stuff. And I mean, the thing is, a lot of people talk about it and they go, "Oh, that doesn't sound like a Marshall Plexi." But I mean, the thing is it meant to sound exactly like the amp it says it's replicating, or is it just meant to? I mean, there's tons of amps on there.
Yeah, sure.
Find something. Don't look and see what it says. Find something that you like the sound of, and go, "Okay, I like this. I can work with this." Do you want to try a different cab? So let's just go through some presets I have here.
Okay.
So, for example, this is now Celestion Alnico Blues 4x12, and it's called Dark as well. Again with a Roy 121 or with an
I think I might like the one before better.
The greenback pedal?
Yeah.
Well, let's try different ones. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of different ones in here.
Maybe like something with some 10s, because I kind of like 10s.
Oh, yeah, 10s. I've got 10s in here.
Yeah. We just took them up.
So this is a, this is an Ownhammer.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've heard
about this.
Ownhammer. This is a 4x10 Fender style, 4x10, with a Roy 121. I tend to like that in IRs the best. So this is a 4x10 cab now.
All right.
It's a whole different sound.
Yeah, completely different mid-range.
But I mean, the thing is, and also, and again, I wonder if this screen thing works. You do have an EQ on here as well, so you can EQ the cab the way you want to EQ it as well on here. So there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can do. But it sounds alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
Then there's, okay, let's go now. Let's try.
And this is also a great example of how much change in tone you get from a different cab.
Different cab. Oh, huge. Yeah,
whether it's a good software one like the
two-note
stuff in 2 notes or an actual physical cab.
Huge range of speaker cabs.
Yeah.
2 Notes has. And the cool thing also is if you connect to the internet, you just go to their website and you can try all of them out and then you can buy them. So you can try it out and then you go, I like this, buy.
And that's before you even get to third-party ones. So.
Well, that's it. So I've got some Ownhammer ones and I've got some... personally, I really like the ones that you actually buy from Celestion.
Yep.
And I really like the greenbacks. I think they sound really, really good.
There you go.
But I mean, so you kind of like it?
Yeah, I think... I think with the help from the extra cab sim.
See, and then the thing is also, if you think about that within the mix of a song...
Totally, yep.
I mean... Some of that stuff that you may hear that go, oh, this is sounding a little bit digital, you kind of lose all that because you're in a context of a song.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it purely, I'm not looking at it as in using this as a replacement for your amp live, which technically you could, because live is a whole different thing as well. There's so much going on. You probably lose a lot of that as well. But I'm not talking about it in that respect. I'm talking about it as a recording thing.
Sure. Yep.
The other cool thing actually you can do with this 2 Note stuff is you can get a free download from them. It's called the Wall of Sound.
Okay.
Which is a plugin. So what you could do with your pod, for example, is you plug it straight into your digital converters, and then as a plugin in Logic or Pro Tools or wherever you want to use it, use their Wall of Sound, which the plugin is free, but then you have to buy all the IRs, of course. But it's the same thing. You can go to it's called La Boutique, because they're a French company. It's called La Boutique. You click on La Boutique, it connects to their shop. Cool. And then within the plugin, you can try out all their IRs,
very cool.
or you can import external IRs.
Nice one. That's very cool. Yeah, no, even with the we had the overdrive on for those last few examples.
Yeah.
And even with that on, lost that.
The fizz.
Fizz.
Yeah.
That's probably the best word for it. Huh?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's the can we make Alex like the pod? And we sort of did.
Yeah, it's kind of. Liking it with beer goggles on, but it's good.
It's just because it's that. If you wouldn't know that it's that, you would think differently too. I think it's a preconception a lot of people have with that
possibly, yeah.
So okay, hate mail down below. While you're looking down below, make sure to check out links to our Facebook page and our podcast and all the other stuff. Please subscribe to the channel. Big thank you to everyone who's subscribed in the past. And big thank you to the few people that leave really nice comments. There was one comment just the other day saying that...
From Kawaisha?
Yeah, and we always make him laugh and he loves our... And thank you so much. It's really nice in amongst a lot of sometimes not very nice comments. But anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.